is the final Saturday in July, and we are back home in our favorite place, the cathedral of Major League Soccer, Red Bull Arena, as the New York Red Bulls, perhaps the hottest team right now in all of MLS, get set to take on a familiar foe and a vexing foe, the Montreal Impact.
We got to come out with the right mentality. I think the mentality of the team has been great for the past 6 to 8 weeks, and we've started to pile on some results, which have been important for the team to move us forward this season. So coming up against a team who's not in the playoff picture right now, but who's battling to get in, and a team that's very experienced and very savvy, we know we're in for a pretty good game. So we've got to come out with no complacency, a great mentality, and try to put our stamp on the game from the first minute.
Ready to go. Good start. Come on. Come on, man. All in on 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Is there anything to the fact that it's a team that knocked the Red Bulls out of the playoffs last year? There was some conversation basically with the Impact players saying that they didn't think that the Red Bulls were a mentally tough team. We know exactly what we have to do to beat them. They beat them earlier this year. I would think as a player at some point that kind of wears on you a little bit, and you want to just keep the other guys quiet. So if you're a Red Bull player tonight, you want to send Montreal back to Canada with no Montreal points. Will start with the opening kick. Kljestan holding possession. He's got Adams off to his right. Adams has settled into that right wing-back spot very well. Davis curling, turning out. Adams, outer part of the box, right side. Pops in for Kljestan. Down inside, about 12 yards out. Deflected ball comes to Davis! And he just misses to the near post. What a start here in the first minute of action. Not even 30 seconds in, and New York inches away from going up 1-0.
As Kljestan lays this off, Davis back for Sacha Kljestan. They find Tyler Adams wide on the right side. Natural midfielder in a wing-back roll. Shot by Felipe is saved by Crepo.
That's Adams. That's what I love about this formation.
Stoppage time, tying goal by Atlanta United. Here's Danny Royer. Had to take a touch. Challenged by Fisher, and the ball is played away. Royer looks at the referee. There's no foul.
Yeah, I think that's a clean. Danny Royer doesn't think so. We get a good look at it here.
Back for Sacha Kljestan. Now Royer, the man with the goal, curls this, parried away. The rebound loose. Throw in. Can Royer get on this? Challenged by Crepo. It's a penalty. Daniel Royer, his hustle leads to the foul.
Danny's been a big one. He's able to now be on the move more. He's able to dribble at guys more. He's playing great, and he's got so much confidence and clarity around the goal. It's almost like if a shot of his doesn't go in, it's surprising right now. And we all, in training, we've seen what a great finisher Danny is, and it just hasn't added up until maybe the last couple months. And now it's pretty lethal.
For Kljestan, lays it off. Zizzo got a foot on it. Still a live ball. Played across long, and it wouldn't go. Should be a 2-0 game.
Absolute chaos in the penalty box for Montreal. Look at this passing. 1 touch, 2 touch.
20 minutes in the Gold Cup for Panama. Here comes Tabla from Montreal, and a save by Robles. Got the hand up just in time, an impact corner.
It doesn't look like there's going to be any stoppage time. And the teams will head into the locker room.
The second half, seconds away at Red Bull Arena. Red Bulls have a 1-0 lead over the Montreal Impact with 45 minutes to go. Daniel Royer has scored in 4 straight games. That's the longest consecutive game goal streak by a Red Bull since Bradley Wright Phillips scored in 5 straight games in the 2014 season. It took a deflection for a New York corner. Here's question for New York. Deflects off the shoulder, it comes to Royer, plays it across, a chance, Maria buries it! Montreal never able to clean it up, but the Red Bulls double the lead.
Well, Murillo has grown a lot in the last 6 months. I mean, when we got him, he was a talented kid who was a little bit casual and liked to play with the ball, but took pride in 1v1 defending. And I think we've turned him more into a complete player who shows alertness and awareness, shows urgency, understands our tactics, can play in different spots on the field, is good in the air, a great passer, and very good 1v1.
Perron with his first touch at the edge of the 18, tries to pick up the trailer, and the shot fired over the bar. That was Alex Wheel coming late, and that nearly put the game away. The Frenchman Perronel again as it comes to the foot of Kleshchin, calling for it out wide. Alex Wheel, who's been active tonight, plays it across, and what a finish! Bradley Wright Phillips. My goodness, his 11th of the year.
I felt I may be coming off soon, so I was like, you know, I'm going to give this one more try. I felt like I was in some good positions today, and it just never fell to me. And the last effort, I just tried to get. I've been moaning at those guys all game to cross the ball or, you know, to try and look for me. And Alex Mill just done that, and I just tried to get my boot on it.
Flags are waving, they're in song, there's a drum beat in the South Ward. All is good right now for a team that's closing in on its 4th straight win. Royer looking for more, he fires! Second of the game for Danny Royer, who cannot be stopped.
I want to talk about this team effort because the whole team is doing great the past few weeks. We're dangerous and aggressive in the attack. We are compact defensively, and it's just fun to play. And it's a team effort, and I think we're doing really good the past weeks.
That's all. It's over at Red Bull Arena. Your final score: Red Bulls defeat the Montreal Impact 4-0.
We're all aware of the momentum that we have and the belief we have, but I even think that this thing can get better and we can get even sharper and clearer and cleaner. So that's our drive right now. And, you know, we know as a group that we've got a potentially huge week coming up, so we can't pat ourselves on the back too much. We have to now make sure that we find ways to get better, that we keep the hunger and keep the drive to make sure that we keep pushing our season along in all the right ways.